Hi everyone, welcome to another video for the Wild Bunch, the YouTube design team for Wild Orchid Crafts. And today I'm going to share with you guys a really cute card idea that I've just come up with. I'm not sure if anybody on YouTube has done this before. If you have, please let me know. I'd love to go and see your version of it as well. But I came up with this as I was just messing around with some cardstock, trying to figure out a nice and quick way of making really cute little thank you cards. So this is what I've come up with. I'm just going to move my sign and show you guys what I have made. So most of us have the Tim Holtz die, so that's what I've used, and this die was given to me by my friend Kelly, who is Creative Kelly from Cali, and excuse me. And what I have done, I've created these into easel cards. So I'm just going to stand them up and show you guys how they look, and they are just so adorable, guys. And it was just so easy to do. And what I've decided, I'm actually going to do a tutorial on this in a few days time, hopefully. And so these are my pretty little cards, and it's just so easy to do. And as I said, I'm not sure if anybody's actually tried this, but if you have, I'd love to see your version of it as well. So we all know the basic element of an easel card is just a folded card blank with the same shape or design for the actual standing part of it as well. So as I said, I will be doing a tutorial on it in a few days time, but as you can see, they're just so cute and I love the way these have come out. So what I'll do, I'll just go through the products that I've used on each one of these. I'll move the pink one out of the way first and show you guys this one. So both of them were actually made using some plain cardstock for the base, and they're both 350 GSM, which is a really good heavyweight cardstock, and it goes through the big shot with the actual die really nicely, because the big dies do cut through the thick materials. So I've used plain cardstock. This one is like a grey silver, and I've used the die cuts with a view Mariposa collection for this one. And as I did at the beginning of the year, I will be using a lot of my old cardstock and paper on most of my projects, just to show you guys that they actually never go out of date. And look at this one, it just looks so pretty. So for my embellishments, first of all, the card itself, as you can see, I used the piece with the butterfly on the front. And what I have done, I've used a mixture of peaches and pink flowers, and the first lot that I've used are these beautiful peach mulberry hip rosebuds, and the code for all the products will be down below, and I just want to give you a quick look of how they look and the codes. You can check them out below. And I've also used some of these tiny ones here, and these are actually pale pink, but they look really nice with the peach ones, and I've used them for the base here to make the actual dress stand up. And I've also used some of these tiny rosebuds on this one, and these are very small. These are the 4mm ones. So I've used the pink ones from this. I've used some seam binding to tie a little bow up here, and I've made it like a bouquet, so it looks like the dress form of the girl is actually holding flowers. So they'll make really nice thank you cards. And I've used this one for the little bow, which is the peach seam binding, and I've also used some cotton lace, which is this one, and it's in a natural shade, and I've just pleated it up here just to make it into a fan shape, and I've just stuck it down there. And I've also used this glittery butterfly that Annie sent me as well, and I've just laid it up on top of the actual butterfly that's printed on the cardstock just to make it look dimensional, and it looks so adorable. So here is my first one. So cute and so easy to do. And another thing I'll mention before I do my tutorial is you cut the cardstock itself, you fold it in half, and when you cut it where the shoulder starts, because this is one I did earlier before I did these. This was my first one that I did, and what I did, instead of making the fold on the shoulder bit, I actually did it where the head was, and it's a bit flimsy and it's almost like it's gonna tear. So that's one thing that I would suggest, but I will go through that on my tutorial hopefully in a few days time, as I said. I've not got time today to do a tutorial, but I will definitely get one in as soon as. And then I've used 3 of the small flowers that I've used here just to make this bit stand up like that. So that is so cute. And then I've also inked the edges with Tim Holtz, I think the walnut stain, just to make it pop a bit. So that is my first one. And for my second one, this one is in like peaches and pinks, and the second one is more shabby, it's pink and white. Here it is. And for this one, again, I've used some die cuts with a view card, and this one is the Preppy Princess. And as you can see, it looks so adorable. So first of all, what I did is I distressed the edges, and this one I think I used some pink ink, so just to make it pop a bit. And then I've used some of these really pretty white flowers, and I've glossy accented them. And then I've made this little flower arrangement around the waist using some of these beautiful two-tone pink flowers, and these are the 15mm ones. And I've also used some Wild Orchid Crafts flat back pearl in ivory, and I've created this little skirt using 2 layers of this gorgeous white lace, and this is the guipure lace, and the code is there, and I will put it down below. So because the design is so pretty, I've just like doubled it up into like a skirt shape, and I've stuck it down, kind of pleated it up, so it's really easy to do. And hopefully I think I'll do a skirt on my tutorial one as well, so you guys know how I do these. And then I've also used some more seam binding in my favourite colour, which is the rose petal, and tied a little bow there. And for the inside, for the standy up a bit, I've used some really gorgeous rose trimming, and this is the one I've used. Again, the code will be below. And I've also taken some more of the ivory flat back pearl that I've used up here, just on top of those. So that those are my cute little dress form easel cards, and I hope you guys have been inspired by this. It's just so easy to do, and I will definitely try and get my tutorial in, guys. If you've got any questions, please let me know. I'd love to answer those, and I'd also really like to know what you guys think. And if somebody has already done this, I'd like to know, and I'd like to go and see your version of it as well. So check out the links down below for all the codes for the products that I've used, and also for the store, and go and check out the girls on the Wild Bunch to see what they're up to as well. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful week, and thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye.